Happy Halloween, happy Samhain, happy Isia, happy Alsessia, if you want to use the comedic side of it. All Hallows Eves, Ancestors Day, no matter what name you call it. Enjoy the energy. Enjoy the energy. I mean, hell, shit, I'm about to partake in one of my damn self. I see us adults are having more fun than the kids this year. Everybody's dressing up. And that's fine and that's fair. Just stay present. Stay present. Understand that this time of the year, this turn of the wheel, is more about them than it is us. I get it. Most of the people on this planet are under overwhelm, and you just trying to take whatever you can to get your mind off of what you've been going through. That's fine and fair until you learn that I have to stop accepting what I'm going through, which should come up in this reading. I have to stop being so patient for the wrong shit that it's shit about to make me a patient. You understand? I'm about to be checked into the fucking mental hospital because this too much. So when you get the opportunity to do things like this, dress up and pretend that you're someone else, or in a lot of people's cases, put on something sexy so you get to show out that nasty ass shape you got, I'm here for it. Told you. I mean, do what you're gonna do. Enjoy you. You got it, flaunt it. And if you ain't got it, flaunt that motherfucker anyway. I know I am. I'm just saying. So, shit. Today is more about them. This is a day where a lot of our ancestors or aligned spirits. What most people don't understand is, in some ideologies, your ancestors are not always blood. Your ancestors are not always blood. Some of them are people who were a large part of your journey in life that wasn't related. You know, the neighbor next door. Well, I was over her house for 30 years, so she might as well be family. Versus my third cousin that I never saw in my whole life. Let's think about it realistically. If you get to call in on spirits, who you gonna call on? The one you're familiar with, or the one that you think you have to because there's an ancestral connection? Age old blood versus, blood ain't always people say blood is thicker than water. Waters is where everything is at. Waters is what bring things into existence. You need to flow with the ones who flow with you, not the ones who you think gotta go with you. Oops, I'm just saying. So 1031, Halloween, Samhain, whatever you want to call it, honor the transition. We use the word. I don't like to use it because they've told me to stop using it. Honor the dead. Some of y'all ain't got out of that. They ain't dead. They just don't carry this meat suit. They just transitioned on into another level of existence. They still have access to you here. Some of them are such an energy where they still move shit around here to let you know that they are here. So pay attention to your messages. Sit. I'm not telling you to go crisscross applesauce and meditate, but just sit in silence or play a familiar song that you know that they liked, or one that you might have a connection with yourself. And just sit back and listen for messages. Listen for messages, even if the message is, hey, I love you, I see you, and I'm watching over you. And even if you don't want to trick yourself and saying watching over you means that they're not going to protect me, I'm just watching over you to see what I can do to help. Can't make you no promises. Can't guarantee I can stop shit, but I'm going to be there while you go through it. That, I have to say, from my level of experience and the things I kind of work with a lot, is where human irresponsibility comes in. It's when we, the human, hey Cheryl, how you doing? Happy Halloween, happy Samhain. It's when we, the human, won't disengage from our fuckery, and then we drag the spiritual realm into it with it. We drag the spiritual realm into the shit that we won't let go of, and we expect them to save us from it when we're the one who put them there. A lot of y'all ain't ready for this conversation because you have this fucking DC Comics, Marvel Comics book point of view of magic and spirituality and all this shit, and you think, well, I got an altar and I talk to my ancestors every day, which I'm sorry, some of y'all ain't talking to your ancestors. Some of y'all ain't talking to your ancestors. See, I ain't gonna disrespect your ancestors enough to say that some of the shit that y'all be doing, that your ancestors are right there with you condoning that shit. You listening to your ego self. You listening to what you want to hear. You're hard-headed. Your ancestors are there, don't get me wrong, but that ain't who to be counseling. Sometimes it's just you counseling you to give yourself permission so that you can feel better about doing what you knew you was going to do, but you think somebody else told you it was okay to do it. I'm just saying, if your ancestors are supporting you in petty shit, I'm gonna say it's you, because very few of your ancestors should be having time to be that goddamn petty, unless they just stuck in their fucking cycles and just lost the meat suit but didn't lose the mentality. Oops, I'm just saying, it happens. Oh boy, does it happen. Transition, but you still waiting on the same shit that you was losing here. Now you still lost there. I run to that shit all the time. Same mindset. You just ain't got a body, and now you realize you could do more with your consciousness since you don't have the physical limitations of the body, but you limit your consciousness because you're giving life to the same shit that kept you asleep. I'm just saying, no disrespect to anybody. 1031. I am overwhelmed by the shit I keep worrying about. I am overwhelmed by the shit that has really put me on the course of death. The 31, the course of death, the things I attach to. Once you attach or plug your energy into something else, you are now set on an expiration date. You don't enter into the field of death until you plug in to the field of life. When you start giving life to things, when you start changing the rates of reciprocity, when you start giving shit your energy, that's when you start getting slated to have to meet death. Death is not always, oh, I'm going to die. Death is sometimes, holy shit, I'm going to quit going. You understand that? See, I'm going to cut that shit. I ain't finna keep giving that motherfucker my energy. That's death. Now, oh my God, we going to wait till we 97 and we's going to see the Lord. Not that. See, that's a human concept. Whatever. Overwhelmed by what the fuck you keep worrying about. But if I'm always attached to something to keep me from worrying or keep me in a cycle of worrying, then where am I at now? You get it? If I'm worried about what tomorrow's going to bring, then I didn't do the work to make sure that tomorrow didn't bring me shit except for what I've already worked for today. You understand that? And sometimes that work is just as simple as sitting down and being still and enjoying life. You know what? I'm going to sit here and watch this flower bloom today. Man, that shit going to take 8 hours. I ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't got nothing else to do but to sit here and listen to myself, listen to what's here with me, and witness nature. Let me recommune with the parts of me that I no longer respect. Oops. 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 Let me recommune with the parts of me, nature, that I no longer respect, so it's no longer a reflection of what I am. Because now I'm unnatural, and hell, in this system, that's all they feed us is unnatural shit to keep us unnatural naturally. I'm just saying, 1031, take the 1 from the 10, add it to the 31, you get 32. It's the element of air. It's the element of air. Holy shit, on my cards, it is a bunch of fairies watching a flower float in the air as they pull off the petals. Just enjoying it. Just enjoying the cycle of life. The flower bloomed, the flower smelled, the flower gave way to another seed. And there's things to witness it and help it go along its journey. Unfortunately, not to get into a tangent, we don't help nature. And I don't want to make this reading about nature, even though it needs to be. But just take a drive through most of your places, especially down here in the South. You can go by one place 1 week and there's a whole forest, and by the end of the next week, it's a whole goddamn apartment complex. You understand what I'm saying? We're not allowing nature to run its natural course, which is protection and preservation of us as we protect and preserve it. Holy shit, reciprocity. So now we're destroying it to make sure that we're better secure, but we're getting rid of our fucking security. We're killing the trees, we're moving the animals, you're allowing the insects, which they have their place, don't get me wrong. I don't know about a roach and a rat, or a wasp, nature's asshole. I don't know what place they serve in the hierarchy of ecological system, but we are destroying their natural habitat so that we can expand our own, and we ain't even get no better at it. We don't deserve more space. We really don't. We don't deserve more space because we don't honor the space we have, and we're allowing sick motherfuckers to buy up most of it and tell you where you can live and tell you how you can live. So now they got you in cycles of worry. You're already overwhelmed because I think this is what I got to struggle with, and now I'm overwhelmed by what I think I got to struggle with, and the motherfuckers that making you struggle gonna make you worry more by making it harder for you to get to your peace. Harder for you to get to your peace while they keep taking and putting you in pieces. Financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, sexually, because degradation is a motherfucker nowadays. I'm just saying, you some sick motherfuckers out here. But do what you do. I love you. When you gonna love you? I love you. When you gonna love yourself? When you gonna love yourself enough to stop trying to change the definition of who you are into the ideology of what you think you need to be? Fuck you. 10 plus 31. Holy shit. 41. See, you out of bounds. You out of bounds like a motherfucker. Because, see, the 41 really should have been the 14. The 41 should have been the 14. Like, holy shit. That's the temperance card. The things that I'm finding patience with, the things that are a better reflection of me, can teach me more about myself. See, if you're going to get caught in the illusion of separation, I need to find the things that are a better reflection of me going towards my wholeness so that I can learn to be still instead of connecting to the shit that's going to keep me moving so that I don't never even see what stillness looks like. 41, the reversal of 14. You patient for the wrong shit. We collectively, we keep giving our energy to the same shit that won't allow us to keep still. We keep voting in motherfuckers. We keep paying corporations. We keep working for corporations. We keep allowing the prison system. We keep allowing the education system. We keep allowing degraded mentalities within our own society, within our own community. We keep allowing shit that just really ain't benefit none of us. But because we trick ourselves into saying, well, you got the free will to express yourself. If your expression of self is an endangerment to everybody else, ta-da, motherfucker. Use common sense. But y'all can't see that shit nowadays because y'all are already caught in the age of glamorization where anything goes. You motherfuckers are crazy, really. You are the reversal of patience, so now you just are the age of allowance. What happens when you don't get your allowance? You end up broken. You end up broken. I'm just saying. 10/31/2021. 2021 is a year of the 5. Been saying that since last year. It's the year of movements. It's going to show you what's got you in motion. Holy shit, it's the year of movements. See me for how I see myself, or I won't allow you to see yourself at all. Oops. It's the year of movements. The year of passion. I don't love myself enough, so I need you to love me enough so that I can have the safe space to love me. Oops. Get your vaccine so that my vaccination will work. Wear your mask so that my mask will be more efficient. The year of movements, the year of passion. You become so passionate about your own sense of danger within yourself, your own traumas, that you need everybody else to either be traumatized or you need to force your level of traumatization on everybody else. Fuckery and foolishness. You motherfuckers are crazy. You really are. Y'all don't even know it though. Holy shit, Sufi water folktale. You motherfuckers drunk the water. You drunk the water, you had the warnings. Once you drink the water, you're going to lose your mind. Now, those who have not drunken the water are insane. Why, you crazy motherfuckers are the new norm. Oops, I'm just saying. 10/31/2021. 1 plus 3 plus 1 is a 5. 2021 is a 5. Holy shit, it's Malice. It is 55, the master manipulator. Who's the master manipulator? Energy. What do you mean energy? That shit that you don't have an understanding of and that shit you ain't got a control over. 55, the wave of experience. This is energy that said, holy shit, you've given me permission to do something and I'm going to give you options of what we can do. The 55, the wave of experience says, I don't care how you play the game, just play the motherfucking game. But is it going to help me? I don't know. I can't tell you that. Is it going to hurt me? I don't know. I can't tell you that. That's going to all be a summation of your motherfucking choices. Holy shit, that's your Lilith energy. What you choose. Holy shit, that's your wheel of fortune. How you see yourself is how this externalized universe is going to deal with you. If you don't see yourself as enough, then the universe is going to keep on producing motherfuckers to keep verifying that you ain't enough while you always fighting to become more. Oops. See, we call it malice, but it's not malicious. That 55 energy is not malicious. It's just giving us what we asked for. We want an experience. But we think that the experience should already have a finality point. It should already have an end game. But it can't be an end game until you play that motherfucker. And how you play that motherfucker will show you what the end game is. The result's not already there until you show up to take the test. So we can blame it on the 55 and call it the master manipulator, but the 55 has a fucking permission slip. The permission slip comes from you because you gave the energy to the 55 energy. 44, the manifester. 55, the manipulator. 66, the sabotage. 77, holy shit, I don't know what the hell's going on. 88, I'm in trauma. 99, can you please get me out of here, boss? Can you please get me out of here? In game. That's where a lot of y'all at. You're caught in the number systems of duality, the master numbers. You caught in the number systems of duality, but you ain't even embraced the illusion side of yourself. You motherfuckers have no chance of becoming real. If you cannot address and face your illusions, you ain't ready for your reality. If you cannot address and face your illusions, you have no chance at reality. Oops, 5 plus 5, 55. It's a 10. Holy shit, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Cheryl, I'll say this, and from personal experience, sometimes you're supposed to fail the test. You understand that? Sometimes you're supposed to fail the test. Speaking from where I'm at now, you've known me for a few years. The nasty motherfucker. That's just who I am. Sexual vampire, sacred whore, blah, 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 indulgence incarnate, all the things that I always walked under. I'm happy where I'm at now. So I don't need to be a vampire. I don't need to be a whore. I don't need to indulge. But I can get tested out here because my energy is still out here fucking with people just like people fuck with me. And it will be up to me to feed the old me that would fuck up the me that I am now. So you see what I'm saying? So I like to fail them tests. I like when people hop in my DM testing me to see if the old me is still there. And he's not to be found. I fail those tests all the time. Fuck them. Those are the good tests to fail. Because it is really showing you that you already passed the testing phase. Remember, you heard me say this a long time ago. If you've already graduated, why the fuck are you at school taking a test? Life is the same way. The 55 energy is school. I don't have to go through the games of manipulation, so therefore, I can't blame malice because I was going to be malicious to myself by even getting into that situation. So you have to put the perspective spin on it. Some of the tests that we think that we need to fail or that we think we need to pass is really the ones we need to fail because you're only passing into another level of fuckery and foolishness. The things that we've told ourselves in this realm, that reptilian mode I keep talking about, that fight or flight, I need to survive, I need to gain, materialism, safety, security. We pass tests to put us in a better position to stay more safe and secure. When for a couple of years I've been telling you safe mode is a fucking issue. Safe mode says you will only see 60% of what you are. Fuck safe mode. Let me fail every test that is going to take me out of my reciprocity because that will put me back in fucking school. So I'm going to fail them tests. I ain't qualified for that job, boss. See, if you take this test, you can get this job for $400,000, but you're going to have to fuck yourself every day. I'm going to fail that test. Or you can sit right here and not need $400,000 a day and still be at fucking total peace. But wait a minute, I can get that 400,000 and I can do. Holy shit, now I'm moving. What am I moving? What am I creating? What am I going to gain? We don't look at that. We only look at what we've been programmed to see, achieve, and obtain. Hunter-gatherer. We got mixed in with somebody else's ideologies and history, should I say? That we're not really familiar with our own. Don't get me wrong, we have hunter-gatherer in us too. But we got caught up in the survival mentality. Destroy. That now we are destructive to ourselves. Because we won't grant ourselves stillness. And again, malice will only give you, boom, the experiences that you request. If your mentality is, I don't want to be still, I just want to see, then there must be an event to allow you to go into motion. Just my perspective. So again, at 55, I show you that 10, but the whole problem was there was 2 5s. Told you caught in the sense of duality. If you ain't really ready to face your illusion, you're not ready for your reality. So I need to face that first 5. I can't even deal with the other one. But if I fix this first 5, the fake one, that other one might disappear. Because I can realize what I thought was real wasn't even there. Holy shit. What I thought was real, if I face what I got going on now, might not even be there because I don't even need it. I don't need to take that test. I don't need, holy shit, to go on that journey. That's 7. I just need to be 7 aware of me. Aware of me before I get out there and get defined by what I'm moving into. I'm just saying. So let's see what happens. This 55 energy is strong today because, again, as I was saying at the beginning, there are a lot of spirits present. And there are a lot of them ancestral aligned. And then, if you understand the tradition of Halloween and Samhain, there are some of them who are only here in the form of trickster, or not necessarily malicious trickster, like just here directly or deliberately playing a trick on you. They just want to tell you the way they see things. If you never had that experience, I'm sorry. But you can run into a spirit who is still caught in their same mindset of, I need vengeance, I need validation, I need vindication, I need to go to something, I need to take a test. And then they will only guide you into the same alignment of taking that test for yourself so they can take that test with you or through you. You cannot trust guidance from everything that you hear just because it's in the spiritual realm. Some of them things are in the spiritual realm because they did not do well here, and now they're caught over there, and they don't want to make concessions for their own irresponsibility, that they will only guide you irresponsibly. Whether they're fucking ancestors, guide, or whatever the fuck you want to label them. If you don't understand that, then keep fucking doing what you're doing, but if your ass sitting around here in the corner talking about this too much, this might be directed at you. Oops. But I'm just saying, though, experiences and ignorance and resonance is a motherfucker. It really is. 10. Your choice. It's really a motherfucker. You gonna choose the knife or the gun, or you gonna choose you? Holy shit. You gonna choose what you keep getting connected to. 8. That fucking 26. That empathy. I'm going to choose to connect to what is already in my foundation. Familiarity. You understand that? For years, I've been calling you fucking empaths sympathetic distractors. Because you go in Walmart and you get tore up by everybody else's energy because your energy is tore up. You're covering your holes. You are sealing your leaks and not eliminating them. You understand that? If you ever had a leak in the house and you just put that plastic pipe on there and think that it's going to, fix the issue, now you put too much pressure on that pipe and psh. Whereas I had 1 leak, I now have 3. That's how a lot of you empaths are. You take shit and recognize it and then push it to the side and move on to the next one without facing the first one enough to even realize there's nothing there. Or if there is there, let me go ahead and establish a new set of values. Let me establish a new set of values. Not let me go fight with my traumas. Let me just understand that if that trauma means to hold me back, but I'm already ahead, I'm going to value me more than that trauma. Fuck you, trauma. You're free to go. Case dismissed. It can't be that simple because, see, I went through something and now I got to work through something and I wake up with nightmares everywhere. Yeah, because you've already 55 yourself. You keep providing the energetic format to create a struggle, so now that's your test. Why? Subconscious subscription. Sub, below, conscious, sub, conscious, below your conscious, subscription. Below your conscious, written into a spell called your thoughts. Somewhere in your thoughts is that type of programming that allows for traumatization. So until you disengage and learn to redirect your thoughts. Somebody was telling me something the other day. I think it was Belle was telling me. I think her father told her something about in the human mind, there is 6 seconds between the thought and the action. Something to that effect. So if that thought comes, I got 6, holy shit. I got 6 seconds to find myself before I find myself in what I'm thinking. Oops. Did you catch that? I got 6 seconds between when that thought comes from the thinker to where, holy shit, the thinker becomes the thought. It's a fucking reversal. You just 69'd yourself. I got 6 seconds from where 9, me at my highest vibration, becomes 6. Holy shit, me finding a way to try and vibrate. You get flipped upside down, and now you about to come. Or get nutted on. One or the other, or maybe both. I don't know. This 10, what am I overwhelmed by? What I keep connecting to, and now what I keep connecting to is a reflection of me, and so now I got empathy. See, I'm a high-level empath, and it's just a lot of pressure on me to be around people because I can feel their energy. Hi, Heyoka empath. If we want to play the empathic game, Heyoka empath. I can see your energy, and I either eat it or I leave it right there where it's at because it has no value to me. See how easy that was? See how easy that was? Why? Because I'm not telling myself that I read this book that told me that ain't just how easy how it is, because the empath has to go through something because I'm an INFJ, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You motherfuckers got a label for everything. You motherfuckers have a label for everything, and now that's why your ass. stay on the fucking shelf with an expiration date. It's your energy. Holy shit. Time. This is my energy. What I keep giving my energy to will become my test and my struggle. And if I'm giving time and energy to the ability of others to be more detrimental to me than I am to myself, you motherfuckers can kiss the baby. See, you had sex with somebody and then you laying in the corner and now you upset and you don't even know why you upset. And it's because you had sex with somebody and their energy is running you crazy. Their energy ain't running you crazy. The energy is running through the holes that you ain't fixed. Who's to blame? You who can't fix your holes, or that person who just fucked you and not left their energy in you? See, we can't even get nowhere near blaming the motherfucker that you fucked because you shouldn't have fucked them in the first place. If you were energetically secure within yourself, you wouldn't have gave up the pussy. Oops, or the dick. Let me be fair, because there's some toxic ass women out here. I'm just saying. Stop pushing the buck on who you think did you wrong and start understanding that it was your motherfucking choices. And in the event, it might be a psychic. In the event that you got thrown into an experience in this chaotic realm that you had no control over, after the results of the experience, it's still your choice on your next move. If you know how to play chess, just because somebody knocked down your queen don't mean they captured the king. You understand that? The game still goes on. My choice on how I move after I get thrown into an experience that I no longer, had any level of control or awareness of is on me. I can now say, holy shit, that's some fucked up shit that happened to me. Let me get back on course with me. Or I can say, holy shit, that's some fucked up that happened to me. And now I just need to figure out what's going to happen to me next. Oops, that's the 31 energy. What's going to pull you apart or what's going to hold you together? What's going to pull you apart will take all your energy. Holy shit, I've been plugged into something and now I can't get free. I am now outlet. I am now letting out my energy. And I'm plugged into what means to drain me. Who's the vampire? The plug or the outlet? Perspective. Or I can, holy shit, remember, this is my energy. And maintain time for me and not give time to my traumas. Understand that this is a realm of experiences because I am learning how to stop my thoughts from creating these experiences. So when I run into an experience that is no longer the experience that I want to see me in, I stop fucking seeing it. I stop fucking seeing it. I stop giving it my energy. And yes, it's just like a baby. It's going to kick and scream. It's just like a cold. It will try and get worse before it gets better. That's when you stay your fucking place. That's when you stay in your place and not fall back into alignment with a fucking test that you've already made the concession and awareness of. I've already passed it. I graduated from the 3rd grade way back in like 1975 or some shit like that. So why in the fuck would I go back and sit in a 3rd grade classroom when somebody asked me a 3rd grade level question? Nope, I already have the experience. I already have the experience and awareness of what is already required to perform on that level, so I don't need to go back and perform on that level. It's already within me. I don't need to look back to pull on it. It's already there. Your traumas, you don't need to look back and try and pull on them. They're already there until you tell yourself there are no more spaces for them. There are no more spaces for your traumas. Won't lie to you and say that you're never going to get tested on them traumas again, but holy shit, we right back at responsibility. It'll be your choice if you sign up for the fucking class. Your choice if you sign up for the class called Your Traumas. That means you have more empathy for the shit that can tear you apart than you do have awareness for what should be holding you together. And what should be holding you together, kids? You. 31, the reflection of 13. I am death because everything I touch is either going to have life or nothing at all. Real death, nothing at all. There is no death because there is nothing. Here, there is death because there's a perception of life. Let me not do that to you. So you understand that 31? That 31 says the queen of earth. The influence over what I believe in will be what I go through. The influence over what I believe in will be what I go through. I believe I'm an empath because it just resonated with me when they told me that my quadrant was in Scorpio and Mercury fucked Venus last night. So then that made resonance with me. But yet it still leave you in ignorance. Because it still leave you in pieces. So when you going to start resonate more with your wholeness, you ain't ready for that. When you going to start resonate more with your wholeness than you are for the shit designed to keep you in pieces, but make you feel better about the motherfucking pieces, but never give you fucking peace. Oops. The 31. You ain't ready to see the other side of it. That I am 13. I am the way out. So here's how you keep getting trapped in. Holy shit. Not seeing yourself enough. Not seeing yourself as enough. You ain't the creatrix. You are the created trick. Oops. Been telling y'all about that all week. You are not the creatrix. You didn't birth this shit. You are the results of your fucking choices. And I'm sorry if you don't see yourself as enough, your experiences will fucking verify it. Holy shit, because remember 55, the energy itself, it doesn't have an investment. It just wants you to show up and take the class. It does not care whether you pass or fail. It is just your energy that says, you know what, let's have an experience. Your 31, what you keep plugging into, says, you know what, let's have an experience. You better be mindful of which way you're going. You know what? Let you drive your own vehicle or let somebody else take your wheel and end up where the fuck they took you to. Fill in the blank. Your ancestors, your Jesus, your God, your Sky Daddy, your Orisha, your whoever you want to fill in the blank. Anybody else who has the hold on your wheel more than you have the hold on your will for yourself will take you, W-I-L-L, will take you wherever the wheel, W-H-E-E-L, holy shit, the Wheel of Fortune, is going to take you wherever the Wheel of Fortune lands. Right, what the 55 wants. I don't give a fuck where you end up at. Don't look at me. You may call me malice, but I'm not malicious. I'm just a fucking watcher. Just feed me your delicious ass energy because evidently you don't want to own it for yourself. You need to be defined by everything that you can find out here. Let me help you create it. Holy shit, master manipulator. But how you gonna create it? By taking your energy, the 44, the master manifester. Why? Because you want an experience, the 33. What are you experiencing? Your thoughts, your threes. But why am I experiencing my thoughts? Because I keep choosing my thoughts over me, 22. So now all I see is 11, me in separation. Why? Because 0, I fooled myself. I fooled myself into ignorance in thinking that I had free will by giving everything else the will to try and set me free. Oops, what's up? Yeah, go ahead. If they got a Tahitian treat, bring me one. If they got a Tahitian treat, bring me one. Thank you, sir.
Like 2 liter or?
Nah, just, well, you know what? If they got a 2 liter, do that. Probably be cheaper than a fucking 20 ounce. Rape artist. All right, so there's your 10 and your 31. The 10, my Wheel of Fortune, is the shit I keep connecting to and it keep glamorizing my journey because I don't know how to keep still within myself. So that's why every time I go outside, I feel sick and I need to go lock myself back in the house because everybody else's energy is working me more than I'm working my goddamn self. Oops. I know. I didn't want one, Cheryl. I haven't had one in months. But he said he going down to the gas station, and when I did go down to the gas station, I used to always get him from there. So I'm like, fuck it, he going to the gas station. Let me use him. Let me be malice. Let me use my child and make him buy me a soda. See what happened there? He was going to have an experience to go get him something from the store, and old granddaddy Time here said, you know what? He's going my way. Let me get something out of the deal too. Ain't got nothing to do with what he gonna do, but just get something for me too. Let me use your energy. See, I didn't alter his course. I just added mine onto his. That's the way life is, especially when you're dealing with interconnectivity of the perceived collective consciousness. What you're going through can be compounded by what others are going through, especially if you're going through it together. Sorry, probably wasn't supposed to say that one. Sorry, wasn't supposed to say that. Fuck, I'm gonna get in trouble tonight. I can't get in trouble, it's all me. I can get scolded, but it's still all me. So, because I see myself as the creator, the creatrix, that I'm not tricking myself anymore. This is all me. This is all me trying to figure out how to stop separating myself. 1031, 32, my reasoning processes. From my level of source thinking, this is all me, so anything that addresses me in a fashion that is not sufficient to how I want to address myself is a choice. I can listen to you and see what your perspective is since we're playing this illusion of separation, or I can understand that what you're saying don't mean a fuck-ass thing to me. So why am I paying attention? What's the 32 of this planet, though? Because you motherfuckers don't know how to disengage from shit. You really don't. Somebody say something and energy all gone. What's the 32 of this planet? What's the reasoning process? I might be a motherfucking psychic. You just taking losses in your goddamn experiences. You just following thoughts that ain't got shit to do with you until you have shit to do with it. Holy shit, 32 plus you makes 33. 32 plus you turns you into a 33, and now you a fucking genie. You have bound you to what everything else is going through. Remember, I just got through saying your energetic experience can get bound into others if you're going through it together. You tied your energy into what everybody else is going into, so now your energy is just as usable as theirs. Holy shit, dark magic, Hollywood magic, Jewish magic. I'm sorry, I might not say Jewish. Kabbalistic magic. Let me be proper. It's not the same. Kabbalistic magic. Dark magic. Usury, thoughts in suppression, energy in dispersal. Sorry if you don't understand that. 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 Your 32, your thought processes will get you all fucked up. Why? Because I'm being patient for the same shit that's already told me we're only going to give you losses. You signed a contract that says we're only going to use your energy and we're going to keep you a cycle of usury, but we're going to give you opportunity to figure out who you are in this game of usury. At what point did I say you'll be free? Hi, there is a contract on your energy. We just want to give you a better opportunity to figure out how your energy is being used by giving you an opportunity to give use of your energy. But at what point did I say you get to get free? 12. The hangman. No matter how much work you do, you still caught in the fucking ritual. Because the ritual can't exist without you. 10 plus 31. 41. You're patient for the same shit that's got you in fucking destruction. You are 4 trapped in your own magic. 4 trapped. 1 your magic. Trapped in your fucking magic. Holy shit. Trapped in your fucking magic. Holy shit. Whew. Chills. I'm gonna get my ass chewed tonight. Trapped in your fucking magic. You are 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Holy shit, Control Alt Delete. 3, 3, 3. Let me change it to something that I want to see. 3, 3, 3, 3. But it's something I want to see different. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Thoughts, 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 thoughts. This old motherfucker been telling y'all this is the realm of thoughts. Here, you can manifest anything through your thoughts. On the other side, once people transition, most of the spirits I talk to say that they can manifest anything they want over there. I was talking with Spirit last night. Matter of fact, motherfucker never fished while he was here, but he's taken up fishing as a hobby over there where his perception is now. Out on a boat, big game fishing, because that's his pastime of peace in his transition. Another one, little child. I want my red shoes. Baby, be still. Work with me. Close your eyes. Imagine seeing the shoes on your feet, and now they're there. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Gone. Because your thoughts manifest over there, whereas our thoughts conjure physical manifestation here. Perceptions. But no, see, there's 12 levels to the universe, and the 12th level of the universe is made on the divine masculine property, and then the 11th one is made on the divine feminine property. Shit that we make up to make ourselves feel better about going through every fucking thing because we won't shut the fuck up and be still. So we'll make up all kind of laws and regulations that make us sound like we know what the fuck we talking about. Including me. But what's your fucking experience? Or what have you read? Oops. Patient for the same shit that already got you bound. Patience for what got you bound? Knowledge does what? Knowledge does what? Come on, Cheryl, work with me. Knowledge does what? I'm not going to move until you type it. Knowledge does what? I'm going to wait. Knowledge does what? Okay, baby. Get you fucked up. What you think you know will get you fucked up, especially if what you think you know has been left by the same people who need you to know what's here so that you don't know what's in here. If you don't know what's in here, then you're only aware of what's out here. Hi, turn to the 5 o'clock news. Yes, there's a report about COVID being false, but no, let's tell you the narrative of what we need you to believe. And holy shit, if you don't wear a mask, blah, 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 blah. The narrative. The narrative of what you need to be led into believing will always take the place of what you need to know. Because when you know what you really need to know, you have a chance at becoming aware. But when the person does not want you to know what you need to be aware of, you will only know what they need you to fucking know. Hi, yeah, we've known about the universe being a holograph, and yeah, we've had alien contact for 60 years, but we felt like you motherfuckers just didn't need to know. Yeah, it's your planet too, but you didn't need to know that because we're your government. We have your best interests at heart. Ting! 55. 55. That 31, that 32 is a 5. That 41 is a 5. 55 is just an experience that just needs a motherfucker to show up. We don't care if you make it through your life lessons. See, I'm speaking for Malice now. You know what? Let me ask. I've had this done before. Let me ask. Malice, which is really the equivalent of the AI. If you really do your work, you will understand that AI is just a lower level Malice. AI is just a more smarter program dealing with the human element. 55, Malice itself, deals with all energy. So you have human level energy, the shit that we think we're going through, and then you have energy that, holy shit, it's in motion. Can either be created or destroyed because it's always here. It's never set free. So 55, can I please speak for you? The element of air, the thinker. I have permission to think. So I have permission to think. Why? Here's that 5. Here's that fucking 5. So 55, 32, 3 plus 2 is 5. What is your end game? 55, what is your end game? If I rule the world, I won't ever free my sons. Cause I love them, baby. Keep you in a phoenix so that I get to stay the goddess. See, that's non-gender specific. The goddess is the creatrix. The goddess is the feminine expression of creation from which all things have to flow. So if it keeps you in a phoenix cycle on fire within your own journey, it gets to guide you while still taking your fucking light. Hi, guiding light. Guiding light. Guiding you towards your light while burning you as you burn yourself through your choices. But that didn't make you do it. I had to put that in there. I didn't make you do it. I gave you the option to be still. You just think that you're on fire. Holy shit, Aries energy. So you're going to always seek to do more. Create. You're going to keep creating more thoughts, which will create more fucking experiences, because the more that you do for me, the more I get to be myself. Oh, God. Did you catch that? The more that you do for me, says the 55 energy, the more I get to be myself. What did I tell you the 55 was? It is your thoughts. Your thoughts of not seeing yourself as enough will tell you, no, you were enough. Now let me show you why you are. But you don't know how to look at the perspective of, it's not doing it to me, it's doing it for me so that I stop doing this to myself. Government is telling me that they're going to kill me so that I learn to save myself, not wait on them to change their mind. I need them to change their mind about what they're doing. Or I can change my mind about what I'm fucking allowing. Who's to blame? One, you hired that motherfucker. You voted for them. You gave them the power. You gave them the power to rule your fucking world. You gave them the power to put you, 21, in a ritual. 12, reflection. We are inside this world caught in a ritual to reflect on your fucking self. I have to take a moment and say thank you. I do. Because this ain't me right now. I can be expansive in my thoughts through hyper-awareness, but this reading ain't me right now. And I'm aware of that. And I don't mean that in the sense of where this ain't me. I mean, this is all me, but what's coming through me right now is not a piece of me that I'm really acquainted with. This is another fracture in my illusion of separation that really has something to say today, and I'm gonna let it happen. So now, getting back into this fucking malice, getting back into this malice is, hey, I just want to rule the world. I just need you to keep on going. A phoenix goes for what? 500 years until she realizes, holy shit, I'm tired of fucking myself. Let me build my nest with spikenard, myrrh, and goddamn cinnamon and burn myself into fucking incineration so that I can reincarnate again. Holy shit. Hey, goddess. So let me go through 500 years of bullshit just so I can learn how to come back. Put in the refrigerator for me. Wait. Let me see it. Hey, put it in the refrigerator for me. I just had to show it. So let me go through 500 years of experiences that ain't benefiting me and ain't did nothing but got me on fire. And now I'm going to learn to put myself off of fire just so I can reincarnate and do it again. Definition of insanity says what? Burning Bird says what? Caw-caw! I'm just saying, 55 says, I'm just doing this so that you learn how to rejoice because I am really just a reflection of what you allowed. 55, as powerful as it is only a reflection of Source. It is a reflection of Source seeing itself as thoughts and experience instead of the experience of the thoughts itself. Yeah, you know what? I can have that thought, but I don't need to chase it. Remember I told you earlier when we was talking about Cheryl about failing a test, passing a test? I can have the thoughts of doing all kind of things, but that don't mean I need to go do it. There is a difference between a fucking thought and an experience. You motherfuckers would do well to learn that. Everything you think about don't need to be your experience. Everybody else's thought that is going on out here, you don't need to jump on it and make theirs your experience too. You motherfuckers can do what you want to do. You can walk around with a donkey's tail stuck out your goddamn neck if you want to. Just be energetically responsible.